A curious place. So much water. If we could ship it, you would be very rich. We could make Elbereth bloom. Maybe I could tell someone about this place. So, let's fast travel. Now, where should we go now? Back to Iox, perhaps. Maybe it's somewhere else right now. These are the only places we can go? No, why would we go there? All sailor, mistress. Maybe it's because we haven't sailed those rivers yet. We are receiving a message, mistress. It is from Professor Mayari. Oh, cool, put it through. I was not awaiting permission, mistress. Aliya, where are you? Following your lead. Ha! Next, you'll be asking for a pay rise. This isn't a social call. I wanted to let you know we're having a celebration for Renba here at the university. You don't have to attend, but I thought I'd let you know. Celebration? He's dead. Yes, I know he's dead. What kind of celebration do you think we were having exactly? Now, are you coming? Come home right away. Right, so she said I didn't have to come, but then she said I did. Okay. Free Empire side. We could go here. We do have to go to Ronaki sooner or later. Maybe we should, maybe we should go to Iox. Yeah, let's sail back to Iox. Report our findings, maybe talk to Huang once again. Attend the celebration. Ghostwake, sailing to Iox and Ioxian space via the lower reach. Maybe we could find some new ruins here. Like some of those randomly spawning things. I'm not actually sure if they're random. But you know what I'm talking about. Those little ruins where you just get pieces of inscriptions to help us on our way. The Garden Moon was a most curious find, mistress. Yeah, it was, wasn't it? The Holy Empire was founded on a belief in rebirth. They believed in the Great Loop. Oh, we already know that, don't we? Graveyards were unnecessary, so maybe our understanding is flawed in that case. Perhaps the Emperors did not believe in the loop. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Humans, I have observed, are fickle. That's a curious observation, Six, but I guess you're entitled to your opinions. Disregard the next turning, mistress. Okay, I shall. This has taken a long time, hasn't it? I think we have to... Oh, it's going really kind of like sideways. We kind of have to use the fast travel more in the future. Someone took Kaya out the hermitage on the moon near Myersey. But if she was some kind of royalty... Yes, maybe it really was an emperor who died out there. And he took that recording with him for company. Well, that's interesting. That'd be a bit sad, wouldn't it? the lonely last emperor stranded on a deserted island in the sky, only with a recording of a child emperor for company. The University of Iox. Renba's funeral is about to start. What do you think, Six? I believe they are just beginning, mistress. We're not too late, then? I believe our timing to be perfect, mistress. Aliya, quickly! My Ari was waiting for you to arrive. We weren't sure you really were coming. How you doing, Wang? Me. I'm fine. It's sad, but I didn't know Janiki well. Okay, lead the way. I will wait here, mistress. Try not to rust. Haha. I will lick myself clean, mistress. Funny robot. Janiki was a great believer in the loop. Everyone here believes in the loop. It's understandable. No one wants to just die. Don't you have faith in anything? I dug ancient houses of the dust, Wang. A lot of people had lived and died. The loop didn't save them, and it won't save you. Right now. Try to keep your head bowed. Here she comes. Friends, colleagues, brothers and sisters, thank you for coming. Today we gather to recommend our brother Janiki Renba to the waters. What is Mayari looking at? Over by the water, there's an hourglass. Why? Janiki Renba was our friend, our brother, our teacher, Osama confidant, brothers and inspiration. He has left us too soon, but we trust he will be returned. Contains Renba's ashes. Well, that's not possible. They don't have his body. What? Why would you say that? It's a disgusting thing to say. You can hear us, you know. Why is that disgusting? What's wrong? Janiki's departure is a deep loss to the university. His work here has changed our little community more than most of you may know, but in his absence, however brief, that'll be truly felt. Who's the lady? I don't recognize her. I think that's Renba's mother. I wondered if you knew her. He's from Elbereth. There's a lot of people in Elbereth, Wang. Of course. Sorry.
Mayari paused a moment, and then emptied something out of the hourglass.
So Renba begins another journey around the Great Loop. As we remember him, so he sails the rivers above. Renba often traveled to Elbereth to see his family. He was like you in that way. In what way? Not afraid to sail. Poor Renba.
The people began to sing. The words were weird and old. The sound drifted up
sustains
and
us.
away into the nebula. Maybe Renba could hear us. Maybe not. Didn't matter. It was beautiful anyway.
Those that are gone will return. Those that return will depart.
The chanting died away. There were echoes. Then they were gone too.
Friends, thank you for coming. Janiki will be grateful for your support.
The people began to murmur, then to talk.
Does she even look sad to you? No, but she's not one to show her emotion in public. I don't know, I don't think I'm supposed to trust Mayari, but that would be just too easy if she was the bad guy. Or if there even is a bad guy. I'll see you, Aliya. Aliya, my dear, come see me in my office if you want to. Yeah, okay, no problem. I wanted to kind of talk to the mother. Oh man, a beautiful service, don't you think? Very moving. Good faith to you. I need to talk to the mother. She's already gone, isn't she? So, why did the last emperor draw a map to the emperor's graveyard? Simply because he was dying? The emperors believe in the loop, mistress. But to be reborn, you must be burned, unlike all those before him. The last emperor faced true death. Perhaps the emperor drew the map to tell his soul where to go. What do robots know? When they're activated, I mean. Those things, mistress. They are unlike human children. They talk and move fluidly. So that's it's pretty uncool that I couldn't talk to Renba's mother. Maybe she would have told me something useful. But now I think I'll go and talk to Professor Mayari in her office. And then we'll just think what to do next. Maybe show Renba some of our artifacts, some of the inscriptions. Maybe he'll help us out with some new words. And then probably go to Renaki. I was supposed to go there last time I left Iox, but yeah, this time I think I'll go there. Ask the merchant about the observatory. Aliya, I wanted to thank you for coming to the service. His mother appreciated having another Elberethian there. Professor, why was Renba exploring the Nebula? He must have known why he left Iox. I did know. At first, anyway. Sorry I didn't tell you, Aliya, but... You didn't think it mattered? You're not the easiest person to talk to about my beliefs. They were Renba's beliefs too, you know? I accept your beliefs. I might not agree, but I accept that you believe them. You understand the loop, Aliya, even if you deny it. You understand that everything which happens will happen again, and everything which happens has happened before. Wow, what does this have to do with Renba? The fall, Aliya. Iox fell, Aliya. The Empire collapsed. Our protectorate is the Empire of old, and the fall will come again. And if we're not ready for it, we will not survive it. The fall was nearly 350 years ago. It's ancient history. You are quite wrong. That's what Renba was doing for me out there. And Renba found something inside one of his robots. Inside 6? So you've noticed something. So did Renba. 6 told him something. Set him to digging up something on a moon near Elbereth. He hired laborers from the Elbereth markets to do the work. And then I heard nothing until he sent me that brooch. Well, the robot knew about the fall, Aliya. The robots know everything. Robots might know, but they can't remember. 6 barely remembers being woken. re-woken. The robots have no memory of what came before. Before they were buried here, they were wiped clean, but I don't think a robot can truly forget. No more than a soul in a loop can be lost. The loop sustains all, Aliya. All. What do you want me to do? The fall is coming, Aliya, faster than we think. Find what Renba found. We have to know what'll happen. Renba discovered the last Emperor's body. He died without returning to the rivers. Did you see the body? No. You have, more books than Wang. Those books are not his, nor are these ones mine. Is there a copy of Mazwai here? Of course. You know, Mazwai was a sailor, and a scholar. Like me, you mean? Perhaps. Perhaps you'll write a book before the fall comes again, Aliya. Professor... Okay then. Now that's a big decision here. Shall we give her the crown? Maybe she'll rethink her ways. I mean, her beliefs. If we give her that, wait, yeah. Let's do it. I've brought something for you. This is what we found at that moon. Beautiful. Do you know what it is? It's a crown. I'm so glad we paid for your stipend. This is the Emperor's crown. Iox would have never parted with it, but before you say it, this doesn't prove the Emperor's body was there. So, is that it? What's the matter? It's an excellent find. You've done Iox proud. Well, what about Renba? Renba didn't find this. You did. Aliya, this is your moment. Off you go and enjoy it. Why don't you tell me what Renba was doing earlier? Why did you keep it a secret? Aliya, I've always treated you as warmly as I'm allowed. You know that. Allowed by whom? As Six would say, we all have our primary users. Well, that's interesting. I don't really know what she meant by this, but okay. Let's not tell her about the... Or should we? Let's. I spoke to an ancient voice from the Empire, Professor. It had been stored into a figurine and forgotten, but it was still alive. What did it tell you? Wait, you don't seem surprised. Recordings like that were once common in the Empire. Recordings of important people. The Emperors believed in the loop, of course, but they still feared death. How do you know this? You should come to Temple more often. You don't need to dig up the Empire, Aliya. They wrote everything down in letters we can read. The death the Emperors feared was the death of future. They feared the fall. The Emperors knew it was coming and they guarded what they could against it. Stored whatever knowledge they could. So you've found devices like this before? Of course we have. You travel with one. 6, to me. Professor? Slice it. What does this mean? Re-ang-set. Set siang. What language is that? You don't know? It's ancient. Remember discovered that robot cores can be accessed directly, verbally, if you know the right words. Sat Siang. I want you to ask it a question. I don't know any words of ancient. Not to say, anyway. Remember found a particular word. Malifar. It means fall. Mia Malifar. I do not think I will read out those words. As far as I've managed to go, Aliya, I need you to do better. I'm only guessing here. Can all robots do this? I have no idea. Set Siang. Professor, what do you think? What do you think I can do here? When Iox fell, Aliya, the palace here was overrun. There were hundreds slaughtered. The fallers killed almost everyone, people and robots. We know this, but we don't know where they came from, who they were, how they got in, how so many got in. Must know before it happens again. The robots know. Mistress. Excuse the interruption, Mistress. 6, what were you just saying? Nothing, Mistress. I do not like to prattle in front of my primary user, but something has come into my mind. A name. Umenya... Oh, amen. I didn't get that. I'll show you on the charts when we return to the Nightingale, Mistress, but it is not far from here. What does the name mean? I do not know. Time to go, Mistress? You know what? Yeah. I think it is time to go. We have another place to visit here, and the plot is thickening. The plot is thickening. I didn't manage to reply on time here, but that's okay. Be seeing you, Aliya. Yeah, be seeing you, Professor. Now let's just go to Huang. Do you believe her, Mistress? Do you believe in the loop? No, I don't. What do you think? I have no data, Mistress. But they don't know history. They don't know who built them. No, Mistress. At least I do not. Mayari said you were Rembo's robot before he died. You must have sailed with him for a time. That's what you remember things. Well, that's why you remember things sometimes, and not remember him or what he did. I cannot be sure what I have done. It is most unsettling. But I wonder why Mayari didn't just tell me when she gave me to you. She must have known. Look at the tree. It's like the tree on the lush moon. Indeed, Mistress, I believe this one may be a clipping from that one. Interesting. As I said, let's visit Huang. Maybe he'll give us some insight on some of our inscriptions here. And that's always useful. Aliya! I was just, I don't know what to do with myself. That's a shock for everyone, man. It is. No one lives forever, of course, but professors have died before. What about you? What are you doing? I had some artifacts to show you. Oh, that sounds good. Have you found any artifacts you want me to look at? Quite a few, in fact. The carved rudder chunk found in the rivers. Let's start with that. What do you make of this rudder chunk? Can I? There's a fragment of an inscription. I read it as, "May Sky God lift you." Yes, I'm sure you're right on May. Good. I was pretty sure of that before, but okay. Glad you agree. Interesting. I've seen something a bit like that, I think, that was also inscribed. Now, where's that volume? Yes, this is it. What does he have for me? It's taking a sweet time. This was written on a curved wooden piece from the hall. It was found while excavating under the teacher's quarters here on Iox back in my Irish supervisor's time. I don't know how it's related, of course, but something. Ooh, that's another long inscription. This wasn't a fractured fragment from a longer line of text, isn't it? So, we have the word for you. We have the word for me. We have... What do we have? The sky plays, shines above. Yep. Opens. May the sky open... I'm sure my translation of open is correct, which is very awesome. Now, opens, and this is an adjective. Before you. The sky opens before you. That would make sense. Does may the sky open before you make sense? Do you have any more like that? Let me see. No, nothing comes to mind. Do you want me to archive it? Sure, take it. Good fate to you. I'll be back shortly. No. I wanted to... God damn it. I wanted to show him some more, but yeah. Okay. Let's let him have his way with the artifact. We have pinpointed one new location, an early Empire period moon. Are you ready to go yet, mistress? Yeah, leave this moon. Let's go and sail somewhere.